good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. And today we are back with another discussion video. This time around, we are going to jump into my top 10 single player games of all time. You missed the last video, basically going into my top 10 multiplayer games of all time. I have revised this list a little bit, kind of like I did in the last one. In terms of revisions, I added a couple games and took away some. So, we're going to be jumping into this, but for the top 10 single player list, I do have like the first 5 are indie games, and then the top 5 are like AAA titles. So just wanted to preface that because I do love my indie games. I do love my AAAs. So let's dive into it with this first one. The Binding of Isaac. I don't know if I had this on my top 10, and I probably should have. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. But The Binding of Isaac is still, like, it's still getting updates. I think the last one, Repentance, is probably the last one, but this game is so not underrated. It is such a good game, and no game has come close to it other than Cult of the Lamb, which I have taken that off my list. I just wanted to mention that, and I've replaced it with another game that I thought was important to add. But The Binding of Isaac, I still play it to this day. It's such a fun time. I still have it installed. It's just so much fun, man. The Binding of Isaac is a one-of-a-kind game, and no game will ever top it, in my opinion. I just think it's so unique in the stuff it does, and even games that try to emulate it do not come close. It's hard to emulate The Binding of Isaac, and for me, it comes in at number 10 just because, like, it's a classic. It's a classic. And for number 9, I have another classic here, which is Castle Crashers. This is how I got my content creation started, was ideas from this game. Like, this is my inspiration for everything that I've designed, all of my, my name, my imagery. This is how I got my ideas from Castle Crashers. And it was one of those classic Xbox 360 arcade games that, like, I went to a friend's house and saw they were playing it, and I was like, what is this? And it was Castle Crashers. And after I played it at their house, I was like, I gotta play this when I get home. Like, I need this game. It was so much fun. So much fun. I love this game so much. And apparently it's getting DLC soon, so I might check that out on my other channel. But, dude, Castle Crashers is such a great game. So phenomenal. But I thought I'd replace this. Cult of the Lamb was good, but I think Castle Crashers is better in my opinion. And I thought I'd replace it with Castle Crashers because it's a banger of a game. It's really, really good. Next game on the list, number 8, is Stray. I think we've gone over this, but basically, Stray, I think, was a game I was waiting for a long time. It was one of the first ones to get announced with the PS5 when it came out, dude. Because my Orange Tabby had actually passed away before this game came out, and playing it, I was like, man, I love this game. It's so good. It's just a cat simulator. You're just playing as a cat. You meow, you knock stuff over. Really good game. And the studio behind it, man, they make great games too. They made a couple others before Stray, but it's such a solid title. It's really good. Number 8 on the list for me. And then number 7 is Kena, Bridge of Spirits. This game was really good. There's so much I liked about it. The art style, the combat, just the overall design choices for this game was a lot of fun. It was basically like, people described it as like a Studio Ghibli film, which I've never watched those, but I got the idea of what it was. It was basically like a mini movie. Like, it was so good. I want more from the people who made this game. Like, truly. Like, it'd be cool to see more from them, but solid title. I'm sure they're going to do more with this character, maybe, or maybe with other characters, because this is called Kena, Bridge of Spirits. I'm wondering if there's going to be another one with Kena, but I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, on to the next one, man. At number 6, Life is Strange True Colors. This is the best Life is Strange game that Deck 9 has ever made. I really don't think any other game would, any other Life is Strange game tops this one. It's just the perfect game. It's the perfect setting. It's the perfect story. Everything about it I loved. The music, the relationship choices, the building of characters, and of course the empath superpower. super cool, man. I don't think they'll ever top this game. I truly don't. After Double Exposure, we did a whole series on that, going over it, but I don't think they'll ever top this game. They can't. Like, I wish they would just make the same game over and over again, but they are going in a weird direction, and I don't know if I like that, because I like this because it's simple. It's really good. But yeah, and those are my top 5 indies. Moving on to the top 5 AAAs is at number 5, Ghost of Tsushima. This game should have won Game of the Year, but it didn't. Last of Us Part 2 did. They won almost every award. I think Ghost of Tsushima got 2. But Ghost of Tsushima is getting its own movie by the dude who made John Wick, which is really cool. And then on top of that, Ghost of Tsushima had a free multiplayer mode, which just was so much fun. I love that mode so much. And then of course it had a I think some like place in Japan named after it. I don't remember what it was, on like Tsushima Island. Like they had like something there, and of course it had its expansion with a new game plus. Ghost of Tsushima is a one-of-a-kind game, and obviously Ghost of Yotai is coming out this year, which is really cool. I will be playing that. I don't know if it's going to top Ghost of Tsushima, but we will see. It's a solid title, and I really, really liked it. And yeah, just phenomenal game during 2020. So good. And coming in at number 4 is Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Dude, I think, you know, the first Spider-Man game was really good, and Spider-Man 2 was also really good. There's something about Miles Morales that I really love. It's just like a short game for PS5. It was a launch title, but I really enjoyed it. I think it was a lot of fun. There was a Christmas theme to it too. It was snowing, and a lot of character building for Miles here. Miles is, I think, my favorite Spider-Man. But I just really enjoyed it a lot, and yeah, it was a lot of fun playing it, and I think I played it twice for the new game plus too. It was that good. But that's at number 4. Number 3, Horizon Forbidden West. This is my favorite Horizon game. I think it tops Zero Dawn in every way. I don't know if the next Horizon game, which I believe is titled, like on Twitter, Guerrilla actually has it titled Beyond the Horizon. I don't know if that's the title of the next game, but it's a pretty good title. But still, Horizon Forbidden West is definitely my favorite right now in the Horizon series. So we'll see if they top it, but I don't know if they will. If they do, I'll probably update the list in like peace or whatever. Like in my own time, I'll update the list. But yeah, man. And coming in at number 2, this replaced Hogwarts Legacy for me, and it is Astrobot. I'm actually, hold on, you can't see it, but I'm going to show you. I'm wearing an Astrobot hoodie. Very cool. Where's the, yeah, oh, right here. PlayStation licensed. It's a very comfy hoodie. It's very cozy. I like it a lot. But the reason I have all this, and I also have an Astrobot thing behind me, right there. And I think, can you see the, you can't see it, whatever. I have an Astrobot controller down there too. I'm an Astrobot guy, dude. I love this game. And the thing is, I platinumed this game probably the day after I started it. And this game came out before my birthday. So I got a lot of love for this game. And also it got Game of the Year last year. So deserved. And I got a couple other awards too, but Astrobot was literally the best game of last year, and you can't tell me otherwise. So just a solid game overall, and yeah, I can't wait to see more from Team Asobi. They did such a good job with this game. It was so good last year, and it made my top 10. Truly the most phenomenal game of last year. And now coming in at number 1 is Final Fantasy 16. I think you guys know my thoughts on Final Fantasy 16. I made a whole video on it if you want to go watch that. But just to summarize my thoughts, this is the best medieval game a company has ever made. Like, the storytelling, the themes, the fact that you get to fight a dragon is really cool. There's so many things I love about this game, and I think it's like my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time as well. Tops 15 for me. It's just, and the combat was really good. There's so much I love about the game, and I couldn't gush more about it in that one video I did. It's like an hour long, but I think also the game made me cry too, it's really rare for games to do that for me. But dude, it is my number one. It is truly my number one game of all time. It is the best in the Final Fantasy series. Don't know if they'll ever top it, but if they do, 17 will be on the list at this point. But yeah, man, these are some of my favorite games of all time. Multiplayer, single player, what have you. I'll always be gaming. I love video games. They're the thing that keeps me happy. So that's going to be the video for today. But thank you guys for watching. If you did, as always, I appreciate it a ton. I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, goodbye.